Thank you guys, all of you, for coming out today. I'm going to start out. In 2011, this morning we're prepared to give evidence of massive criminal behavior by the President of South Sudan and by his opposition, the ousted Vice President of South Sudan, and their generals. The simple fact is they're stealing the money to fund their militias to attack and kill one another. The evidence is thorough, it is detailed, and it is irrefutable. It involves arms dealers, international lawyers, international banks, international real estate, and it is because of these international actors that we are also able to provide solutions to help end this criminal behavior, to protect innocent civilians, and enriching themselves and their families. Since 2014, the U.S. has given $1.5 billion in aid to South Sudan. The United States and the world recognizes that South Sudan cannot become a failed state, not simply because of the humanitarian crisis, but also because we have seen the influences that can take hold in a failed state. We can either take action now or we can spend the next decade mopping up the mess. I want to turn this over to John Prendergast to introduce our Sentry team and to moderate part of this discussion.
Unfortunately, in South Sudan today, war crimes actually do pay. South Sudan leaders no longer take seriously the threats made by the United Nations, by the United States, and others to impose consequences for their behavior. South Sudan's leaders have learned that rape as a war weapon, child soldier recruitment, and mass killings are not enough to trigger any meaningful accountability measures. What's missing is international leverage. And so we consulted widely with banking and finance and policy experts, and we're proposing a new approach to creating immediate and we think unprecedented leverage to counter mass atrocities being committed in South Sudan. This approach would utilize these precision-guided financial... We're proposing to combine anti-money laundering measures with targeted sanctions focused on the top leaders, accompanied by robust enforcement. And that's the message that Don and George and I are going to bring to President Obama today.